Autumn has arrived at Columbia State Historic Park. The historic streets are scattered with newly fallen leaves. The sun hangs lazily in the sky. Days in Columbia are filled with the beauty of autumn. But as night falls in town, and the heavy iron doors of the stores are locked, a cabin sits amongst the rocks where men once struggled in search of gold. The buildings sit in silence. Or do they? A countless number of miners and merchants from all backgrounds lived, worked, and died throughout the boundaries of town. Life was hard and often cut short for those who came in search of gold and other fortunes. Throughout the years, the supernatural folklore of town has been passed down from generations to generations.
Hello everyone, my name's Ryan Dish. I'm a park aide here at Columbia State Historic Park. Recently, I was asked to share any ghost stories about my experience here. Now, I don't have any ghost stories here at the park, and I don't want any ghost stories here at the park. I don't like ghosts. Spirits, haunted stuff, that really creeps me out. But when you work at such a historic place, you can't deny some of the stories and tales that seem to appear from people's experiences coming here. And right on our main street, one of the most, I would say, busiest place for paranormal activity will probably be our city hotel. Okay, so we're upstairs here in the city hotel. Now, there's plenty of stories about things that go bump in the night here at the hotel, but there's always seems to be one that stands out of everything that people hear around here. And this always seems to happen in this room. This is room 1. This room seems to have a few, well, let's say, from what I understand, spirits that are pretty much here all the time. And if you come to stay with us, they might visit you. So let's go in the room and check it out. Now, out of the many spirits that are here, there seems to be one that kind of likes to occupy this room. Now, obviously, Columbia has been around for a very long time, and it's been a state park for a very long time, and a lot of people have been able to stay here in this hotel. Now, people that don't know about the stories will write little comments on these comment cards that the hotel employees get that are like, I thought we were the only person in this room, or I kept hearing sobbing and crying. Well, over the years, this spirit that is in this room has a name now. They don't really know her true name, but they know she's a woman. They call her Elizabeth, and Elizabeth is very, very sad for some reason. Some people that they stay the night, and in the middle of the night, they'll hear sobbing and crying. And we don't know why Elizabeth is so sad, but she is. This is a very historic bed that has been in this room. Now, this bed has many stories that go along with it, and I don't want to get into too many things about this bed. But when people come in here to take a picture of the bed, sometimes in those photographs come out small orbs or faces or streaks of light that are a little bit unexplainable to basically your normal person. And for some reason, we think Elizabeth might be tied to this bed somehow. One time, just recently actually, last October, one of our city employees said that she walks up into the room here, this door shut, and then it wasn't even windy outside. The door to room number 2 opened up. And we think it was actually Elizabeth maybe saying, why are you coming in this room when there's a perfectly good room across the hall that somebody else can stay in? Now, every time I tell that story, I seem to get a little bit of goosebumps. So I'm not going to talk about it anymore, and we'll move on.
Our next stop is the Fallon Hotel.
Hi, my name is Julie Walters. I have been here since 2015. One of our most famous ghosts here is called Timmy. He's a little boy who actually fell out of the window here in room 6 behind us. And what he likes to do is he likes to play with our toys here, as you can see. I've seen many times where this toy car is just randomly on the shelf, and then it would be right there in the middle of the floor. I've even seen Mr. Potato Head also out in the middle of the floor, and you can see clearly there's no way that's coming out of the basket. Well, this is room number 6, and this is where Timmy allegedly fell out of the window right here. It has been heard and told that he plays with the children when the people are here. Our families would ask, be like, hey, who's that child that was with us. We want to thank the family and we'd be like, there's nobody here. But also we've seen him like the feet coming around the corner, or even peeking in the rooms when we're cleaning up the beds and everything. So it's a little tricky when you see him.
In addition to Timmy, hotel guests have also claimed to smell phantom cigar smoke, hear barroom chatter. Some have even claimed to see a man in a top hat strolling through the upstairs quarters. Are the buildings in Columbia truly haunted? You're invited to decide for yourself. Book a night in one of our hotels and see what you encounter.